it, move it. Let's go. Move it, move it. Okay, man, let's get the lead out of it. Come on, let's go. Move it, move it, move it. Come on. Come on, you sisters. Let's go. Move it, move it. Get that ramp. Let's go. Get up that ramp. Let's go. Keep going, come on, push yourself, push yourself. Okay, let's climb that rope, let's go. Push it, come on, keep going, keep going.
Sarge, we got a man down.
Go get a medic. Got a problem here.
Dr. Bruce, telephone, please. Dr. Bruce, telephone, please.
Taking this room right here to the right.
Dr. Bruce, telephone, please.
Doctor's heart rate is 220, respiration is 40 and shallow. BP has dropped 80 over 40. You got rails 3/4 away up bilaterally.
Probable congestive heart failure. 80 milligrams Lasix.
I have it ready.
I need a stat EKG and tell respiratory I want him down here now.
Right away, doctor.
Morning.
Money, we're doing it for you.
I don't need it. I don't want this surgery. Just get out, okay? Leave me alone.
Jim,
Forget it.
What was all the shouting?
oh, he's got a congenital heart disease. It's a defect that usually doesn't show up until early adulthood. He's stabilized now, but we're gonna have to do surgery before long. And he's insisting he doesn't need it.
What can you tell me about him?
Well, not much. His name's Jim Wilkins. He's a private. Arrived on post about 2 months ago. Sergeant says he had some shortness of breath last week, so... You know that I'm not a big fan of religion, Chaplain, but without this operation, he's going to deteriorate. So anything you can do to help calm him about the operation would definitely help.
Of course. Can I see him now?
5 minutes.
Jim, I'm a chaplain.
What do you want? What did the doctor tell you?
He told me you had a serious condition that required surgery.
I do not. I just fainted out in that stinking heat.
May I sit down? Are you afraid of the surgery?
I'm not sick. I'm 23 years old, Chaplain, and they tell me my heart's bad. I've never known when or if. I can't go on like this. How am I supposed to live?
Jim, I don't know exactly what the Lord has in mind for you, but I do know that he cares about everything that happens to you.
Why didn't he stop this from happening?
I'm not sure, but he will use it for your good if you'll only allow it.
Look, Chaplain, I know you're just trying to help, but I don't know if I even believe in God. And if there is a God, he sure has messed up my life.
He's just trying to help you, Jim.
I don't want his help. I just want to get out of here.
Jim, I understand.
Leave me alone. Go on, get out.
It's all right. I'll come back in a day or two. Just to see how you're getting along.
Don't bother.
Private Wilkins, we've scheduled your surgery. It'll be 6 weeks from Friday. We'll probably give you a call about a week before so that we can do some blood work.
Okay.
Jim, glad to see you're getting out. I was just coming to see you.
Thanks for coming by.
Dr. Davis, telephone please. Dr. Davis, telephone please.
Hospital food gets them every time.
Probable congestive heart
I
failure.
can't go on like this.
Congenital heart disease.
There is a God. He sure has messed up my life.
Sergeant Newman.
Don't even try with this one, Chaplain. He's useless.
Jim, what happened?
Sir, I just couldn't take sitting around here waiting for the operation, not knowing what they'd find. I had to get out of here, so I stole the first sergeant's car and left the post. I'm only sorry I got caught.
I met the first sergeant in the hallway. Did he get his car back?
Yeah, after I totaled it.
Jim, I know that right now you think your life isn't worth much.
Chaplain, I feel like I'm hanging around here waiting to die.
I know. But the doctor's diagnosis, even this trouble you're in now, is not the final word. God can really work this out.
Look, what do you expect out of me?
Right now, probably nothing. You know, a long time ago, I was stationed here at Fort Benning, way back during the Second World War. No, I haven't been here all this time. No, the Army sent me back after I became a chaplain. They think it was their idea. I think the Lord had something to do with it. You know, there was another soldier stationed here back then. He was very much like you. He couldn't stay out of trouble either.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Sergeant. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Sergeant.
It's a fine, fine day to be an infantry soldier. Now, you may think that your biggest fear is Adolf Hitler. But I'll tell you that after this morning's PT session, your biggest fear will be me. PT formation, move! Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is your problem, soldier? Sorry, Sergeant! Get with the program. Yes, Sergeant! Carruthers! I saw that soldier. Get down there and pick it up with your mouth and carry it out of my area. That meant now, soldier. I said now. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. You dirty, nasty leg. 3. You're not motivated. 4. You're not sounding off. 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Louder. 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Carruthers! Your eyes are supposed to be facing out. Your rifle is supposed to be facing out. The enemy is not inside the perimeter. It is outside. What is your excuse? What is your excuse?
No excuse, Sergeant!
Say it again louder.
No excuse, Sergeant!
Get back to manning your post.
Yes, Sergeant!
Oh yeah, I'm a big fight man. This is not exactly what I had in mind when I joined the Army. There's a war going on. All you got us doing is running around in circles and washing dishes. It's not worth the spit, is it? You got something to say about that?
No, I just don't know if I could have done it.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sit the war out. If they ain't shipping us overseas, I'm getting out of this place as fast as I can. You with me?
Well, what'd you have in mind?
We gotta leave tomorrow, right? Figure we get some clothes before I steal a car. Hurry up, man. Come on, don't stop. Come on, don't worry, man. We'll be all right. Push. Come on. Almost there, almost there. Okay.
Yes? Good afternoon, sir. Have the police found them yet? No, sir. Sarah, give me the FBI.
I can't believe this is the second car we've stolen. What was wrong with the other one?
The other one was yellow. Gosh, we could see it's like a taxi cab coming down the road.
But you realize, of course, if we get caught again, I'm not just going to the Army. I'm going to go to the big house.
Well, don't worry. Why'd you come then?
I don't want to be doing pots and pans for the rest of my life.
Exactly. So stop worrying, all right?
Stop worrying. I'm getting hungry. We have no food.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it, all right?
What do you mean you'll take care of it?
Don't worry. We'll figure something out. Just relax, all right? I'll take care of it. You worry too much. Hee-haw!
This is crazy.
First off, what time was your car stolen?
Not that affordable.
You don't realize. Look, they've got a 12-hour lead on us and could have gone in any direction. I want a 6-state alarm out now. That's right. You find them.
This place looks like a pushover.
Well, I hope you're right. Just don't forget to yank out the telephone line first.
Yeah. Slide over and take the wheel. I'll be right back.
I just don't want to get caught again.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
What are you going to do with all this?
yank out this phone line.
What?
You have another apple?
Maybe we should go to another place.
FBI, you're under arrest.
The record shows, Your Honor, that the defendant has never been in trouble with the law before. Prior to being drafted into the Army, he attended college till his money ran out. And then he worked in the steel mills. With this one exception, Private Carruthers has served his country well. He only went absent without leave and took the car because he was eager to go overseas and fight. Your Honor, I recommend leniency.
The defendant will rise. I sentence you to 5 years in the federal penitentiary. But your sentence is suspended, and you will be returned to the Army. So ordered.
Thank you. What's going on? Son, you were very lucky this time. But you still have to serve out your 6 months in the stockade for going AWOL.
If only his father was still alive.
The Lord's still looking after him, Amy.
But if there was more we could have done for him. I just can't believe he'd do something like this.
Well, we did everything we could. He wouldn't let us help him. We have to trust God to take care of him now.
Guard! What do you want now?
Make sure the commanding officer gets this.
You're not getting out of here till your 6 months are up.
Look, could you just make sure he gets this?
Sure. And you'll just stack it next to all your other requests.
Thank you.
Did you give it up?
No way.
What's up?
About 20 to life.
So you really believe that stuff? Absolutely. You want to read it?
No. Even if there was a God, what would he want with me anyway?
What he wants from everyone.
What's that supposed to mean?
He wants us to quit trying to do things our own way. And to let him take charge of our lives. And sometimes, you can't get our attention until we end up in a place like this.
What are you in for anyway?
Stealing supplies and trying to sell them to the other guys.
So what about the stuff we've done? How are we supposed to get past that?
That's the best part.
What?
His forgiveness.
How are you doing, Jim?
I'm okay.
No, he's not.
All right, I'm tired and my heart keeps bothering me. Are you satisfied?
No, I'm not. I'd like to pray for you.
No, thank you. Did that guy survive the war?
Oh, he made it all right. In fact, after Germany surrendered, he survived a little too well.
Thank you. Here you are. I've got another letter. Give to Kitty. What's going on?
They're letting you out.
What?
They're shipping you out. Follow me. Now.
Private?
That's all right. All right. Moment of truth, folks.
There you go, gentlemen.
Now, 3 of 1, 2 of a kind. I believe that's full house, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure once again taking your money.
If we could fight as well as you play, we'd have been home a long time ago.
Yeah, I wanted to go over to Pacific, teach Japs a few things, but, well, spoils of war ain't so bad either, are they?
I'd certainly not.
That's right. Besides, General Eisenhower couldn't get along without me.
I think we could, huh?
I'll cheer to that.
There you go. Give me another beer, will you?
Oh, hey, Merlin. I got a few more cartons of cigarettes if you want to buy them off me.
Sure do.
All right.
I'm not even gonna ask what you do with all those cigarettes.
I make more off them than I do beating you at cards, Simmons.
Like I said, I don't want to know.
Another game?
All right, my deal.
I'm cleaned out.
Have a good looking night, boys.
I wouldn't count on that. Thanks.
You know, Merlin, you're making a lot of dough on the black market, but it's all military money, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, how are you going to cash it in? I mean, the Army won't give you any more than your paychecks are worth.
Don't worry about that. I'll find a way. Deal the cards.
All right.
Carruthers? Senator, have a seat.
Tyler, let's start the sign.
Thanks, I'll have a beer.
What do you want? Sounded important on the phone.
I'll get right to the point. You can refuse my proposal flat out, no questions asked. Or we can do business.
Fair enough. What is it?
You're the finance clerk. Well, I need finance cards, lots of them, to convert military script into money orders. Now, what do you need to keep those cards coming on a continual basis?
Are you suggesting an illegal transaction?
Like I said, no questions asked. We gotta even
Wait a
brought it
minute.
up.
Now, don't get excited. I think we may be able to work something out. What's your offer?
Well,
Chaplain.
Is somebody there?
Nobody here but us chickens.
Marlon, is that you? Oh my goodness, Mom.
Hi, Grandma. It's great to see you.
Oh my goodness, boy, I'm so glad to see you. When did you get in? Why didn't you tell us you were coming?
I wanted to surprise you. Got room for a starving soldier?
Well, of course we do. You know that. Let me go fix you something to eat, you poor thing.
Oh, no. I already had something to eat at the bus station.
Well, shame on you. You should have waited. Rachel. Oh, my goodness. We're supposed to go to church tonight. I hate to run off and leave you. Why don't you come go with us?
I'd like to, Grandma, but, some friends want to come pick me up, and I gotta go give them a call.
Looks like we'll need to plant some extra rows in the garden. Welcome home, son. We're real proud of you. You're staying a while, aren't you?
Of course.
Well, then let me take your briefcase.
No. Oh, that's okay. I can handle it. Those friends are coming. I better go make that phone call.
Looks a little nervous. Hope the war hasn't gotten to him.
I'm just glad he's home. Oh, would you please take that weed outside to smoke it? How many times do I have to ask you not to smoke in the house?
If only I could quit. Lord, if you change the boy, I'll give up smoking and chewing, even if it kills me.
Well, are you about ready to go? Here's your things.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh, what time are your friends coming?
I couldn't reach anyone.
Oh, then you can come with us.
I guess so.
Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. We need not just look at the battlefields of North Africa or the D-Day beaches of Normandy to see the certainty of these truths. Just look about you. None of us know when our time on earth is done. So the significant questions remain. How shall we spend our time here on earth? To whom will we commit our lives in light of eternity and in light of the certainty of God's judgment? The book of Matthew says that Jesus told his followers that anyone who would come after him would have to deny himself, pick up his cross, and follow him. What shall it profit a man if he gains everything that the world has to offer? All of its popularity, all of its prestige, all of its prominence, all of its money. And in the end only loses his soul. I would like the congregation to spend a few moments in silent prayer so that we can reflect on the truth of God's word. Is there one this evening who must give their life to God? Then I want you to walk this aisle so that I can pray with you. For now is the accepted time. Today is the day of salvation. And I would ask the congregation to pray together with me for that soul.
Your apple pie always smells so good.
Help yourself, son.
Well, when are you going to tell us what happened?
Well, I still can't get over it. I haven't said anything up to now because I can't believe it myself. But I heard this deep voice right in my ear.
The Lord spoke to you.
Yeah. At first I thought I was losing my marbles, but then I realized God was really speaking to me. He said, "Tonight you must make a decision for me. If you don't, it will be too late." Well, I know you used to tell me that God was real, but I never really knew what you meant. How could I have been so blind for so long?
Have a seat, Jim. How are you feeling?
I don't know. They came and checked me last week and they said they still want to do the surgery as soon as possible.
They've set the date for your court-martial.
It's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Here's what we're up against, Jim. The charges are larceny and destruction of non-military property and being AWOL. Stealing the first sergeant's car carries a maximum punishment of a dishonorable discharge, forfeiture of all pay and allowances, and confinement for 5 years. Totaling the car also has the same maximum punishment. Going AWOL means a 6-month sentence and a forfeiture of 2/3 of your pay per month for 6 months. Jim, we're looking at a maximum sentence of 10.5 years, plus a dishonorable discharge.
But Major, I was scared. I had to get out of here. I had no idea.
I know. Listen, I'll be completely honest with you, son. They never call for a general court-martial unless they believe the crime warrants a severe punishment. The best we can hope for is 5 years and a dishonorable discharge. I can't offer you any hopes of leniency, son. I'll do the best I can, Jim. I just can't make any promises.
Jim, Bob tells me you received the Lord last night.
Yes. Yes, I did, Chaplain. But I've made such a mess out of my life. I mean, now I've got heart surgery and a court-martial.
Do you remember when I came to see you at the hospital and you threw me out?
Yeah. What about it?
Do you remember what I said? That the Lord cares for you and wants to use all this for your own good.
But I'm headed for a general court-martial. What good can possibly come out of that?
Jim, it doesn't seem to make sense at first. But to overcome the battles in life, God expects us to praise and thank Him through it all. Believe me, I know that sometimes this takes teeth-gritting determination. But if we can keep it up, somehow His power is released into us and the situation, no matter how grim it seems to be. Do you remember that fellow I knew in the Army who went home and gave his life to the Lord?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, his goals changed quite a bit. And he got himself a new career. But he wasn't very good at it. Tried too hard. I had to learn some lessons the hard way.
Hey, Chad. Good sir. You say you were into gambling and drinking all that when you were a soldier, but then God changed you. That's right. Well, how do you know that was God? I think that you decided to straighten up your own life, and that maybe this religion of your grandparents helped you out, but that you turned your life around.
No, it wasn't that way at all. I couldn't have changed my life. I really didn't want to. God showed me He was real. It was His power and love that changed me.
And He sure needed changing, that's for sure.
I'm afraid the sergeant remembers all too well what I used to be like.
But about what you just said, sir, I try to understand what people mean when they say that God spoke to them or He gave them strength or whatever, because to me, God is such an abstract idea. What do you mean when you say God is real?
Well, I mean that He...
I'll tell you what's real. The Army is real. The Army's about war. We've got a job to do. And we need to get out and do it, sir.
Don't listen to him.
Sure, we're here to fight, but I think I know what you're trying to say. We need to think about our lives. We need to realize what we're doing. I try to live clean. I treat people right. That's what matters.
Well, that's part of it. But
thank you for your time, sir. Maybe I'll come by and talk to you again.
Problem started back in college. I've carried it with me all these years. Really haven't been able to stop.
Have you prayed about this?
Yes, of course I have. Nothing seems to help. I know I shouldn't be looking at these magazines, but I still keep buying them. Can't you help me? If my wife knew, she'd leave me.
Look, you must determine not to look at them anymore. And keep praying.
I tell you, I can't do it on my own. I need some help. Isn't there something else?
Well, keep praying and read the Bible. That'll help.
Maybe I shouldn't have come here.
Lieutenant, wait!
Has there been any change?
No, sir.
Have you run any cultures?
We drew his blood this morning.
Has a specialist been called in?
Not yet.
Well, we've run every test we know. I don't know what more we can do.
Lord, I give up trying. I need your power if I'm gonna help these soldiers. Just use me the way you want to.